I was expecting to feel a little easier for trials, just because like trials usually don't go out crazy fast. But I also had in the back of my mind that I needed to get at least top 3 in order to make it through. So no matter what that time was, I needed to be in that position going in to the last few laps, or at least if not in the top 3, right in that area, so I could get in because it's top 3 in the next 2.
So being in the second heat, like what was your response when you saw the girls in the first heat got up so quickly?
So when I saw, I looked up at the clock and saw that sixth place was 4:49, and I was kind of like, okay, like I like need to be in the top 3, or this heat needs to go ridiculously fast if I'm gonna make it into finals. So I guess like throughout my race, I was just kind of like keeping an eye on the clock, seeing where I was in terms of how fast that heat went out. But also, you could see the cameras were going up on the big screen. So at certain points, I could look up and kind of see what the race looked like behind me. So it was kind of nice to know that it was like, okay, we're going about the same pace as the first heat, but there's a ton of girls here. Like, it's anyone's race with like 2 laps to go. I don't know how these girls are going to kick. So I think I was just trying to stay mindful of that.
Yeah, and you did a really good job with responding throughout the race. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I was just pretty much trying to keep myself in an area, like I said, like in the top 3. So I was trying to be mindful of when girls went around me, and if they did, how many were, and like if they were going to keep coming. But I remember specifically, I guess with, what was it, I think I had 300 meters to go, and girls were starting to make moves, and that's when I think I really had like, before then I was kind of going into that like mental state where it was kind of like the break point where it's like, okay, either I can just chill here and like finish here, or I can like move now and like put myself in a good position. And like thankfully something inside me was like, just go, and like I went with it, and I'm thankful that I did, because I think if I didn't at that moment, it would have been done.
And talk about tomorrow. You'll be running the DMR, the mile leg as well, and then the finals the next day. Do you have any plans for that, or?
Yeah, I mean, I guess for the DMR, I'm just hoping to make as great of an experience as we can. Like, the DMR is such a big tradition here, so just like, I don't know, going with that. I think the energy for the DMR is different than the individual mile, so like I'm hoping to kind of run off the other girls' energy to kind of carry me through that, because I think I'll need that. And then for Saturday, just kind of holding on and seeing what I can do, because I've never done, sorry, my mouth's like drying up.
No, you're fine.
I've never done 3 miles in a row, so I think Saturday is just going to see like what I have left.